So usually we have a daily short talk here before lunch, and the person who is scheduled to do today's is not well. And there came to be the idea to read a letter that we just received from a friend of the Abbey who lives in Ukraine. And she's been supporting us by volunteering online for many, many years, so we have a close relationship with her. And when she sent this email to us, Venerable Children sent it to the whole community and said, "This is how a real Dharma practitioner practices." So I'm just going to read to you her letter. It will speak for itself. Dear Venerable Children, I am so happy to receive your letter. Thank you for taking your precious time to write to me, and also for your prayers for all involved in this war. I've never thought I'd live to witness such horrors, but on the other hand, this is such a great opportunity to practice compassion and the correct view. When I read the news, I try to focus more on those that talk about help and kindness, support, and generosity. I am so happy that so many countries open their arms to our refugees and also send help to people here. It's such a testament to the Buddha nature in all of us, because our fundamental nature is goodness and kindness. Our fundamental aspiration is to be peaceful and happy. It's very inspiring to read about people caring for each other. The longer this war lasts, the more. People are amazing. I am doing well, and my mother too, thank you. We have everything we need. We are staying in our respective homes in our city. If it were not for the air raid alerts, you might think there is no war at all. People are mending roads, shopping, basking in the sun, running after their kids and laughing, planting trees and flowers. And yet there are 207,000 plus refugees only in my region. Many more thousands are spread all over Ukraine, in Europe, farther across oceans. Many are never coming back to Ukraine, having lost their homes and jobs for good. Many thousands, including kids, were kidnapped and deported to Russian concentration camps and are currently trying to flee to Europe from there. So far, only southern and eastern borders of my region knew artillery shelling. People have already left the area, and Russian artillery just keeps demolishing old pigsties, chicken coops, and tool sheds with their expensive shells. Who knows why? Instead of building schools and roads, these people decided to spend their money on destroying old sheds? Sentient beings do what sentient beings do. Smiley face. I am working 5 days a week and supporting fundraising efforts for our volunteers and the army, for protective equipment and vehicles only, not to buy weapons. We are getting so much international help, military and humanitarian, but it is never enough. So I am doing my bit to share my resources with those who need it. I'm also taking part in the Sravasti Abbey Friends Education Program. I am so grateful to you and the Sravasti Abbey Sangha for offering it. You can't imagine how happy I am to have this precious connection to the Dharma, and Venerable Sepal is such a kind and patient facilitator. I am listening to your teachings every day, catching up with Thursday and Friday teachings, so I am happy to have this small virtuous karma still ripening for me, to have the internet and access to the teachings. During the Katina ceremony, I was at home with my kitchen behind me, so nothing special. So not to distract anyone, I decided to use a virtual backdrop. During the air raids, I'm always taking shelter in my apartment, behind 2 walls, as instructed. There should always be at least 1 wall, and better 2 walls, between you and the external building wall. This reduces the chances of being hit by the debris in case of direct hit or explosion. After 3 months of war, people no longer hide from air raids and don't even go to bomb shelters in the city. We are not in the same situation as Kharkiv or Mariupol, where almost all residential houses were destroyed. So we have air raids just in case, with no bombings, and people are more relaxed here and don't hide. I don't have a bomb shelter in my building, so I just used to sit closer to my apartment door, behind 2 walls. Now I don't hide and just keep on doing what I do. Smiley face. People are walking by the streets with kids. Nobody takes shelter anymore. The air raids happen more at night and during the weekends a lot, so everybody gets stressed and tired. Smiley face. And they overlap with the Dharma practice group meetings on Zoom. So unfortunately, I dropped out, but I continue to practice by myself, reading the Sutra of Golden Light and reciting mantras during the air raids. The voice of sirens is like a reminder for me to start reciting and praying for no casualties. I text Venerable Tenzin daily. He's one of our monk friends in Russia. He supports me a lot, and he also gives me news of our friend who lives near a temporarily occupied hero city of Kherson. So I am very fortunate to get Dharma guidance and connection. Smiley. I am very grateful for all the support we are getting and for Sravasti Abbey Sangha praying for all the victims and perpetrators of non-virtues arising during this war. Thank you so much for offering help. Getting your letters is so precious already, and listening to your teachings is everything I can wish for now. It's more precious than food, shelter, or even peace. Because peace in samsara is temporary and unstable, but the Dharma teachings lead to the everlasting peace of nirvana. I'm sending all my love to all Sravasti Abbey Sangha and friends and pray for your long life and happiness. Words cannot describe how grateful I am to all of you. With much love, your friend in Ukraine.